What's going on, guys? My name is Sister Mountain and welcome back to Tabs. Today we are going to get the good faction and the evil faction. We're going to compare the two, and at the end we're going to have a massive brawl. Let's just jump straight into it. Now, we know how to get the good and evil factions. We found this door in episode 3.5, I believe, when we were getting the secret units. So, let's open it again and actually go through the portal this time. Can we get some lighting in here? It's kind of dark. Oh, thanks. There it is. Alright then, let's just jump into it. Whoa. I was not expecting this. Alright, change of plans. We are not going to do this because this is a campaign. Not what I was expecting. We're just going to check out the units on our own. But we will get the secret units. Yes, if you guys remember, I missed 2 secret units. One of them should be in here. And it is this one. The Solar Architect. I see, so presumably, if I want to unlock this map, then I will have to beat the campaign. Understood. Let's get the evil faction secret unit. Oh, and by the way, update. No, you do not have to do the campaign to get the map. Just go to it, exit, and you have the map. So that's a tip to anyone in the future. Enough rambling. Let's go into the gaping pit of hell. As I suspected. Also a campaign. But we're not here for it. We are here for, I presume, this. It looks like a whip. Infernal Whip. And I also got an achievement, Secret Agent, find all secret units. Let's test these out. Alright, fantasy map. Fantasy good, actually. It does look a bit like heaven or Olympus. That kind of thing. The Devout Gauntlet. Cost 200 each. So let's see what you guys can do against equal value in Squires. Now go! They have some glowy boxing gloves, I think. Well, they're just your standard old melee unit, I presume. Celestial Aegis. It's got a shield or a bubble. Is a ranged unit as well. They're getting destroyed as well. So not a honorable position to place your sword, good sir. So is it better against ranged attacks? It most certainly is. So they do better against ranged units, even though they got worked. Alright, so how about this? Protect the king. That's your objective. It stops some arrows. So... interesting. I might have to test this unit out a bit more. But you've got some promise. King's gonna take a while, so let's cut this out. The Radiant Glaive. With some... very fancy looking weapons. Kind of... you got a shield, good. You've also got a... I don't know what that is. I don't know what you would call that. It's like a musical instrument, but for battle. Alright then, show me what you got. It's a ranged attack. That's kind of like Zeus, in a way. Alright then. Since I seemed so interested in that, and I compared it to Zeus, why not bring out Zeus? Whoa. They are getting slapped around a bit more. Right, so lightning is more effective than a musical instrument with blades. Note to self, I guess. Next up, the Righteous Paladin. Kinda looks like a grandmother with Thor's hammer. Well, now I know who she needs to face off against, don't I? Ah, Thor. Whoa! She summoned a hammer down from the sky. Oh, that hurts. That's so cool, but yeah, Thor can do that and some more. Alright then. Does it affect small units or a large amount of small units? Kinda. Most of them got back up, though. Kind of works on groups. Okay. Who's alive? That was actually quite effective. Took a couple blows, but this is good for taking out groups. Moving right along to the Divine Arbiter. You kind of look like Doctor Strange mixed with a librarian. Don't know how you're gonna fare in battle. You cost quite something, so let's give the advantage to the newcomer. He's not all familiar. We're not all too familiar with him yet, so let's go up against a knight. Well, see, if your only spell is to summon glowy neon balls, then yeah, I don't think you're meant for the battlefield, but for the circus, really. I'm confused. So, were those orbs supposed to really do something? Let's put them further back and... Okay, they were supposed to do something. Wow. So, how much health does the unit need to have in order to survive those? Can the king survive? No! The king is a reliable warrior. How about a mammoth? Come on. Okay. So the mammoth survived it and he gave one back at him. Good to know. This is a really powerful ranged unit. I'll keep that in mind. Now, come on. I just used an elephant. Is that really fair? It's not really fair, sir. Or, yeah, sir. Anyway, alright. It's the old versus the new, I guess, then. Oh. The mammoth looks quite a bit bigger. Now, yeah, that's what I thought. Take him down. Take him down. The elephant didn't even die. He just got knocked over. And he couldn't get back up. But this guy was throwing something. I guess he killed the mammoth? I need to see that again, but on a group. Whoa! That's like a magnetized effect, sorta. That's really quite powerful, and the elephant has mini versions of the mammoth stomp. Very good, very good. Possibly the best unit so far. Now we have the strongest unit in this faction called the Chronomancer. He doesn't look all that impressive, but I guess he is the strongest unit in this faction, so I don't want to underestimate him. You're worth the same as 2 kings, so why not go up against 2 kings? Okay, is that a time attack? So what huh? So that just happened. Yes, you're very beautiful. Now take out the king and let's end this before I see what else you can do. Let's just, you're not outputting all that much damage, sir. The king's killed it. Well, doesn't that make you look like a fool? I need to see that again. Are you better against a group? It's like the 5th time I've asked that today. So, yeah, undergo your transformation. You're most certainly better against a group. So, you look that powerful, but if you want to beat him, use quality, not quantity. That's not all from the good faction. Well, technically it is. But we do have... Where are you? The Solar Architect. The secret unit from this faction You do definitely fit in the faction. I'll give you that. But do you hold up in battle? Let's see. You cost exactly the same amount as the necromancer, so it was meant to be. Okay. Yeah, you summon a fire ring, but is that all you can do? Because if you just have a cup of ice water, then it doesn't really matter. There's gotta be more to you, right? Go up against a knight or two. Yeah, you have the ring, but what else can you do? Nothing, apparently. Come on, I want good results for you. I spent so much time of going through a portal to hunt you down. You better do something cool. You're very disappointing, aren't you? Alright, on to the evil faction, I guess. So this is the Fantasy Evil map. Looks a bit cooler than the Fantasy Good map, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I really like that. There's like some fungus growing on a skeleton. Wonder what unit that skeleton's from. Anyway, no time for that. We have some units to get to, don't we? First up, we have the Shadow Walker. They cost the exact same amount as the other cheapest unit from the Good faction. They better be just as impressive. They do only have one weapon though, so they've really got to prove themselves. Let's give them the Squire test. As standard as it can be. I can't speak. Oh, they teleported behind them like it was nothing personal, but yeah, it doesn't mean anything when you don't follow it up with a kill now, does it? Does it target specific units? Like, does it go for... Oh! Ooh! Right! So if it goes for ranged units, if it prioritizes them, then that could be a really valuable assist. Interesting. Yeah, there's only one fair way to compare the Good faction with the Evil faction. Have both of the cheapest units. Brawl. And the Good faction absolutely destroyed them. They're supposed to be equals. I don't get it. Okay. This one is called the Exiled Sentinel. You look pretty mean, ma'am, but you do have, like, spikes everywhere, so be careful with that. Okay. Show me what you got. Wait, you didn't have axes. Since when? Where did they come from? Do you have those axes hiding somewhere, ma'am? Might I ask? But that is really cool, though. A shield? Shield! Turning into axes whenever they get close? That's really cool. Alright, I can't help myself. Let's do this again. Have the equal from the other faction face off against them. Well, now the Evil faction destroyed them. I like these two a little better than the Good faction units, though. Next up, we have the Mad Mechanic. And can I say, you look like a Mega Man villain. Truly, you do. With this, with this oven of neon energy, I'm assuming he's gonna fire it out of those gloves like freaking Iron Man. Alright then. I've got some executioners for you to kill. Yes, they do. And they died relatively quickly. We did have some results. It's not quite fire, though. It is some sort of plasma. So let's see that again, but let's have the battle go on. And let's see the results. Alright. So if the battle goes on longer, they will burn out, I guess. This old fella is called the Void Cultist, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the Void Cultist. And I really can't help myself but put up against Warhammer Grandma. So go. Whoa. You do something like the secret unit from the good faction. Remember? He did like a ring of fire. You do a ring of something else. I didn't really get to see it. You do have somewhat similar weapons. Very blunt. You do both have a shield. Seem to put up a good fight against each other. Well, not when someone gets stuck in the ground, they don't. Oh, wait. Wait, she won! Somehow. Okay, then. Prove your worth by killing these. Whoa. A triple kill. Okay. Okay. Right. Can you go up against a similarly sized unit? I think those are swords. Or what that ring is. Yeah, those are swords. Now, take out the knight, please. You've got a powerful melee weapon that should be enough. Honestly, you disappoint me more than Hammer Grandma. This is the Tempest Lich. And I have seen this one before from other videos. I'm pretty sure it has the power over lightning, like Thor does. We won't face Thor off against him just yet. Let's just let your ability show. Yeah, that's what I remember. Summons an actual cloud and rains lightning on them. Opposed to... Now I really want to have Thor fight him. Let's do it. See, does this lightning affect him? Yeah. Thor has more localized strikes. But yeah, that's the difference basically. Thor just summons it out of his hammer, apparently. The Tempest Lich actually summons a rain cloud to fire on him. This is the Deathbringer. And I can see why you call yourself that, sir. You look really intimidating. You also cost 2,000, so you know what? I know someone who costs the exact same amount as that. Zeus, wanna have a go? Oh, he's a melee unit, and Zeus does not like fighting up close. Yeah. We need someone stronger. Why not break out Thor again? he'll show Zeus who's the real god of thunder, I guess. Okay, so there we go, a real battle. Whoa, I did not expect that from... Okay, he took out Thor. Wow, these units are more powerful than I thought. If you want to play that game, two can do it. Two can do that. I mean, Samurai Giant it is then. Yeah. Really? You wanna face that you're gonna survive that? Yeah, get backflipped into the dirt. The strongest unit of the evil faction is called the Void Monarch. And I gotta say, this one looks way cooler than the good faction's strongest unit. What was his name again? The Chronomancer. I mean, it's only appropriate, right? Have them face off. Whoa! He just teleported and... Blue victory. They didn't even have time to transform. Alright then. Give you the same treatment as Chronomancer. 2 kings, why don't you? Think you can handle that? What? Small battalion. You think you can manage that? Okay, there's your transformation, and oh my, he looks like a demon. That is awesome looking. I really want to see more of you. Put a king way in the back. Let these guys warm him up to transform into his demon mode. This is a real battle. A demon versus the king. Come on. This is one of the most impressive things I've ever seen in this game. To have a unit transform like that is so cool. Especially into a demon. You're one of my favorite units in this game so far. Last, but certainly not least, the Infernal Whip. And yeah, that is pretty much what you expect. So, lava whips, I guess? Who would be most likely to get whipped for bad behavior? Maybe the hobbits? Oh yeah, that's... There's no slash like I would expect from a whip, but it does set people on fire, which is really cool. But we do need someone who lasts quite a bit longer than that. You're worth 800. So, why not give it the night test? I'm disappointed we do not get the sound of the whip cracking, like the whoosh. But anyway, blue won again. Their knight. I bet he's the chosen one. Alright. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's assemble the armies of the good and evil faction. Alright, the battle we've all been waiting for. The good faction versus the evil faction. My game is running like absolute dog shit, but it doesn't matter. we're going to battle anyway. Go, men! This is so chaotic to follow. The elephants haven't died yet. The good faction seems to be doing a hell of a lot of work. But here comes the Void Monarch. Whoa, the Chronomancer has transformed as well. This is going to be close. Or maybe not. Oh, there he is again. There they go. The Chronomancer and a Tempest Lich is still alive. That was pretty close, but the good faction is the strongest of the two factions. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely leave a like, comment down below if you want to see more tabs. So definitely subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.